What's up, riders? Old Man Ronin here. Welcome back to the channel. Guess what's coming to America? That's right, the Royal Enfield Classic 350. And it's about time. Let's talk about it. Stay tuned. You know, one of the things I really love about the Meteor 350 that we're riding on right now is the fact that I love this little engine, man. I'll tell you, it starts up each and every time you hit the button. Not even a question mark. I mean, it just boom, starts up and is ready to go. And like I say, we put several thousand miles on the bike, and we really enjoy riding this machine. So much so that we actually own this now. I don't know if you guys caught the last video where we talked about owning the Meteor 350, but it's one of the reasons why I think the Classic 350 is going to be such a great motorcycle is this engine, and it's literally the same thing. Now, there's a lot of videos online right now from the UK and of course from India and other parts of the world where the Classic 350 has been out a while. However, it's not got here. So let's kind of get into the things what I think is going to make it a successful motorcycle here in the USA.
The roots of the Classic 350 really began with the G2 350, which was developed in the late 40s and early 50s, and was considered revolutionary given the fact that it was the very first motorcycle in mass production that had a swing arm, the very first one in the world. This led to greater stability, easier riding, and, well, the rest is now history. The all-new 350 Classic really embodies traditions and craftsmanship of its past. Inspired again by the G2 model, the Classic 350 continues to be a testament to a nearly timeless design. Retro, classic, beautiful. That's all you can say about the new Classic 350.
And number one has to be this little 349cc engine, guys. This thing is just, I mean, it, like I mentioned earlier, it starts each and every time. You know, I got to tell you a little story. We had a really cold time and about a month and a half ago where I usually go out and I make sure that everything is okay with my batteries in the motorcycles because I leave them on battery tenders, and it was really cold and I kind of knew better, but I just wanted to do a test. And of all the motorcycles that would start, the only two were the Royal Enfields. My Harleys, oh, I hate to say it, man, they wouldn't need, I mean, they'd turn over, but that'd be as far as she went. Now, there is a saying about having such big displacement and compared to, you know, 411cc and a 349cc versus well, anywhere from an 883 all the way up to 1500 cc's in the big Harleys. But the whole thing of it is they wouldn't start. I mean, I couldn't get any of them to start, but these guys started, and that tells me that the Classic is going to be a good motorcycle, just like the Meteor 350 in pretty much all weather situations. So I think really in general, given the engine is exactly the same, it's within this bike right here, it's going to be a good all-around motorcycle that's going to be more, I don't want to say not cruiser friendly, but more classic style. Obviously Classic 350, but the fact that it's got more mid controls than the mid forwards that this one has, and the fact of it is that it's going to have, you know, you're going to be able to stand up easy. I know guys that want to turn them into scramblers right away, and I think that's going to be a good aspect of the bike. But it's that classic old school look, I think is going to be really strong. You know, it looks like a 40s and 50s machine. I mean, but with all the great advancements in the engine, like again we mentioned once again this 350 engine, because this thing is just, I tell you, I don't want to say it's bulletproof, but I've never had an issue with the Meteor. I've never had an issue with any of my Royal Enfields, to be honest with you, but the thing of it is this thing here starts each and every time. Well, I think all in all, the Classic 350 is going to be another strong motorcycle for Royal Enfield, and I think because of the reasons we've given in the past here. And you know, it's just kind of like it's going to be like the hipster's ideal motorcycle, to be honest with you. I mean, a small engine they can putt around the cities with, or head to their favorite brewery, or whatever, you know, hipsters like to do. But it's got that look. It's got that old school cool. It reminds you of something back in the 40s and 50s and early 60s. It's got that look, and I think that's what's going to be really attractive. And you know, according to even Royal Enfield, the classic style bullet, the the G2, which is what that bike is formulated off of, really made Royal Enfield as an international brand, and that's one of the reasons why they're sticking with that kind of look, is because it's history. It's kind of why, you know, like Harley Davidson always stays with their style of look, and you know, Triumph stays with the Bonneville style of look, and you always have to have that in the mix, and this is another reason why they're going back to their roots, which is really important. Yep, there he goes again. Yep, little Ronin going by on his bike means one thing: we're giving away something. And this month, it's the Airmoto Smart Air Pump. Make sure you're a subscriber, put a comment below, and send me an email to oldmanronin@gmail.com and tell me what time you saw little Ronin go by. And you're in the running for a Airmoto Smart Air Pump. And I'm telling you guys, like you're seeing right now, I use these things all the time. They are fantastic. And I think it's one of the best pieces of kit that I carry with me every day. In fact, I got one in my pocket right now as I'm riding the Meteor 350 in anticipation of the Classic 350. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell notification button, share and comment. You know, I read all the comments and comment on as many as I possibly can. Until next time, guys, ride safe and keep her on two wheels, baby.